Well, hello folks, it's Darwin, and today I felt like it was finally time to do a bit of a comeback to the channel to say howdy and to give you guys a little bit of an update video on what I've been up to over the past year. I want to share some plans that I have for some 2023 trips and hikes and other types of adventures, some videos I've been working on, and what that means for the future of this YouTube channel. So first off, how has everybody been doing? How have you guys been? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you and your loved ones are happy and healthy, and you've been able to get out and get on the trail and do some hiking this winter. Hopefully it hasn't bogged you down too much. So, since I stopped making consistent videos about a year ago, I've been crazy busy with a bunch of international travel and adventuring, making media, video work for other companies in the outdoor industry, and even launching my own gear company. So shortly after I stepped away from being a full-time YouTuber last year, I actually started production on a documentary film with Sawyer, yes, that Sawyer, and Jennifer Farr Davis, yes, that Jennifer Farr Davis, in Fiji about the ongoing water crisis that they've been combating for over 15 years. And I'm excited to announce that we'll actually be premiering the film this May at Appalachian Trail Days in Damascus, Virginia on May the 20th, Saturday, May the 20th. I've been working a ton on this film over the past year, and I'm super excited to finally have it done and finally show it to everybody. So if you are in the Damascus, Virginia area, come out, say hello, and see the film. So aside from shooting a film in Fiji last year, I actually traveled to 4 other countries in 2022 and did multiple types of adventures, including a bike tour of all of Great Britain, starting at Land's End in England and riding 800 miles up to John O'Groats in Scotland. In September, I shot over to Nepal and hung out in Kathmandu and had an adventure in the city, a cultural adventure, and then went hiking through the Himalayas to do a trek to Everest Base Camp. And to cap off the year, I shot down to Ecuador to host a trip hiking through the Andes, horseback riding around Cotopaxi. Yes, I did some horseback riding, and even some whitewater rafting in the Amazon. So why would you all care what I did last year in 2022? Well, during all of my travels, I filmed a lot. I shot a lot of footage to be able to create some short travel adventure films. I tested and tried a bunch of new hiking gear and new camera gear, and I gained a lot of new experience and knowledge and got inspired to start sharing content again with you guys to hopefully inspire you to get out of your regular 9-to-5 and adventure, not only just on long distance trails here in the States like I've done for the past 7 years, but around the world. You know, when I stepped away from YouTube about a year ago, it's because I felt like I didn't have anything left to say about long distance hiking and how to lighten your backpacking gear loadout. And honestly, I didn't have anything left to say, and I kind of still don't. I was ready to close that chapter of my life and move on because I didn't want to remake the same video over and over and over again here on the platform. And I said that at some point I would probably be back when I felt inspired and I had something to say and something to share. There's a chance that I could still post something on this channel. Well, I have something to say. I have something to share. You know, not only did I shoot a bunch of footage and do a lot of writing and a lot of photography to be able to create some short travel adventure films that I'll be sharing here soon, but I also used a lot of gear. So I'm gonna be making some gear loadout videos, but not just of new backpacking gear that I've been using through all of my adventures, but also the gear that I just generally travel with from country to country or domestically, and camera equipment, stuff that I've used to film and document my hikes and my other adventures. Over the years here on the channel, I got tons of questions all the time, people wanting me to talk more about what I use to film. People that are interested in starting a YouTube channel or getting into adventure filmmaking, and I love talking about that stuff, so I feel like it's finally time to make some videos diving more in to that part of the creative process that I love so much. Now, I'm not gonna be consistently making media like I used to, where I was playing to the algorithm and putting out a video every single week, but I do have a lot of content planned for 2023. So this year I have a bunch of different trips planned. I'm actually about to head to Spain in a couple days. My wife and I are going to Spain and to Portugal. Now that one I'm not really gonna film. That one's more for me and her. However, I am gonna be shooting a lot of film photography, doing a lot of writing, and probably putting together some sort of a photo essay. But aside from that, in July of this year, I'm gonna be doing a hike of the Tour de Mont Blanc, which I'll be documenting. I will be going to Southeast Asia at some point in September. I'll share more about that as that gets a little bit closer, along with a bunch of other smaller trips, because I've been trying to get back to my roots of just general backpacking, not doing long distance hikes, not going out for 3 to 4 to 5 months on a trail, but just getting out on weekends with friends, going to national parks, getting out on small bike packing trips, and just getting back to my roots of why I fell in love with adventuring in the first place. So aside from that content that I'll periodically be sharing throughout the year, I also plan on doing some first look reviews and walkthroughs of some of the products that I've been developing over at my gear company, Evolved Supply Co. Yes, I'm gonna review my own gear here on the channel because why wouldn't I? Who better to do a first look and a walkthrough video of a piece of gear than the person that has actually spent a ton of time developing it on my travels and my adventures. Speaking of that, I wanna thank everyone that has supported Evolve Supply Co., who got in on our first product, the Ranger, the backpack that I put out this last year. It was super successful, and I can't thank you guys enough for supporting the launch of the company. We're actually currently working on 5 brand new products, yes, including a sun hoodie, that will be released over the next handful of months, all the way from AT Trail Days in May to PCT Days in August. And yes, Evolve Supply Co. will have a booth at both of those festivals, and we'll have a bunch of our gear. So there you go, guys. A quick little update video. It's been a while. It's a long time no see, but again, I'm finally inspired and I'm ready to start sharing some personal content again here on the channel. So I started it to share all the things that I was passionate about and that I was inspired about, and over the last year, I've gotten pretty damn inspired. So again, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're getting out and breaking out of this winter and actually getting out on the trail. Whew, it's been a rough one for me. All right, well, I'm about to head to Spain and go have another amazing adventure with my wife. Until next time, thanks for watching.